So you guys remember when I said in my Nosferatu review that was the most messed up romantic movie I've ever seen? Well, we go from the most messed up to probably the horniest one that I've seen. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strunk from QuickTime Reactions, and the journey is complete. I've seen all 4 films that came out over Christmas, the holiday season, and the last one being Babygirl. This one was starred by Nicole Kidman and also had Harrison Dickinson in it, Sophie Wilde, and Antonio Banderas as a tech CEO finds herself in a scandalous relationship with one of her interns that could go sour at a moment's notice. So, I remember watching the trailers a lot for this particular movie whenever I went to go see some of the A24 stuff earlier on in the year, and I just remember being intrigued by the concept of it. And after seeing it, I'm like, wow, this was a lot more horny than I thought it was going to be. The two mains that we focus on in this is Nicole Kidman's character, whose name is Rami, and Harrison Dickinson, who I've just out of the theater before the movie. They played projects that he had been in. I did not know that he was David Von Erich in The Iron Claw, so I learned something. Harrison Dickinson, his intern character, we basically follow them throughout a majority of the film, while also cutting back to Rami's home life with her husband, played by Antonio Banderas. I think those two did a really good job of basically kind of the give and pull in, I would say, these types of relationships, where it's like one obviously wants something, but one obviously has like the power over the other and can make things go away like with a snap of a finger. And so that dynamic was very interesting. Helene Rain was the person that wrote and directed this, and I think she did a really good job of portraying those types of situations. Obviously, you know, when we as adults go to work, we obviously go through, like, you know, what is consent, what is not, and all that sort of stuff when we're getting introduced to the job. And what's funny is that I think there was a video playing during the movie about, you know, safe, healthy working relationships in the office space, just for a bit of contextual irony as well. Kidman and Dickinson, like I said, were absolute stars in this, but Antonio Banderas, he shocked me in the last, I would say, 15 minutes of the film, where, you know, of course, all the truth gets piled out, and the rage builds, and it builds to an explosive moment in their apartment, and I think he is absolutely amazing in this. Just absolutely beautifully acted, and, like, I would say, like, the right amount of rage for this type of moment. Because, you know, he feels like he's been cheated on. Like, of course he would react that way. Sophie Wilde, of course, the star of another A24 film, Talk to Me. She has a very interesting role as the assistant to Rami. And, of course, stuff finds out. She then finds out about it and just wants what she feels entitled to. Because, you know, people in those positions of power would kind of, you know, finagle things to, you know, get what they want. So I found her arc and her reasonings for doing what she does in the film very interesting as well. Overall, all of the stars do an amazing job. Cinematography, I thought, was really, really cool. The music in this was really, really bumping, especially when they get to a club towards the tail end of the film that was bumping out some really big rave music. I really liked that. Yeah, all around, this was pretty solid. And I have to say, if you want to check this out, if you have any more time over the holiday break before you ring in the new year, I highly recommend going and checking out Babygirl. It was a really, really good film. Well, my films are out of the way, but there's also wrestling tonight. My World's End reactions will be coming out very, very soon. I'll catch you guys then.